Hey guys, and welcome to habit number 5 in the 6-part series of the 6 financial habits you need to get rid of and that you probably don't know you're doing. I'm from No Rats here, and today I want to talk to you about keeping up with the Joneses. Keeping up with the Joneses, it's a thing that I think we all know about, we've heard about in the past, but let's kind of revisit it again and talk about it. But first, obviously there's a couple buttons down below. You know what to do. You can see in the thing, like and subscribe. Would really appreciate it. Really help me out. I'd love to create this content, and I hope you guys are finding it important and useful. All right, so let's jump into it. So I actually had a chance to watch this video on my favorite streaming source, and it's called The Joneses. And what it's about is a viral marketing company with David Duchovny and Demi Moore and Amber Heard. But basically what it was about was a viral marketing company airdropping in families into very, very affluent areas or McMansion areas around the United States. In this particular case, it was in Alpharetta, Georgia. And what it was this family just came in there, they moved in, and they were just the talk of the town. The reason being is because they had all of the greatest stuff. And the business was built around marketing products that they actually had, and that everybody would want to have them because, you know, it was just the latest thing. Everybody had to keep up with the Joneses. So what I'm trying to tell you is that keeping up with Joneses is not such a great idea, because in this show, you can never keep up. It's impossible to keep up. There are always new products coming out. There's always new something else. And then also goes along with comparing yourself to others. Comparison to others is just a fruitless endeavor. You should never do that. You should always be looking to yourself at how you can make yourself better, and then set your own bars and goals to what those are. So as part of retirement planning and part of your retirement goals, try not to keep up with the Joneses. You should always ask yourself, what do I have now, right? Do I need that latest and greatest car? Is retirement more important to me than having, you know, the latest Tesla or something like that? See, these are the things that I think everybody has to weigh into their mind. Now, behavioral economists talk about, and also actually I think it's in Hinduism it talks about this, delaying of gratification. If you can delay the fact and to put aside monies now, the gratification of that will come back to you later. And the perfect example of that is your mandatory savings in your 401k. Well, not mandatory, but the fact that you can put savings away in your 401k. That savings and making you save now is actually making you enjoy the benefits later. So you got to consider that when you're thinking about the habits that you do every day. Ask yourself that question. Do I really need that? Is it going to make me happy? Now, also keep in mind, there are 3 components to spending and saving and asset building. The first is you need to spend your money, and you should spend it for the things that you want to spend it on after you have paid all of your expenditures that are necessary. You should give your money, and that's a form of charitable contributions, which you'll find that when you do give your money, they come back to you in spades, believe it or not. And the second thing is you have to save your money, and we talked about savings, right? Savings is basically, you know, putting things away in your 401k, you need some emergency fund, etc. But savings is a very important component of all your retirement. I just want you to walk away with just this concept of keeping up with the Joneses. It's impossible. And also keep in mind, there are many people out there in the world that are sporting the latest, greatest this or that, but I can tell you, I think a lot of them are in debt. That guy who's driving around the latest Porsche, chances are he may be leasing that thing. Nothing wrong with leasing, trust me. It can be financially helpful, or actually financially useful for those who actually prefer leasing, right? They get into a new car all the time. But I would say this, if you can save, if you can get into a later model automobile, and you can own that automobile and get 25 years or 15 years of useful life out of it, I think the delaying of the gratification, as well as not keeping up the Joneses, kind of pays for itself in that regard. So that's it for now for habit number 5. Please keep on watching, and we'll talk about habit number 6 in the next video.